Hello gamers, this is Noobzilla. Time to check out the Repopulation. Right now I'm going to be doing the character creation and customization for females here. Let's go ahead and check this out. We have O1 and we have FPR. So for O1, One World, One Nation. We're the original colonists on Ryladon, founding the city of Plymouth. They believe in the unity of man above all else. This belief has been threatened by the FPR and other rogue nations who have split off and cast mankind's survival at risk. O1 will stop at nothing to restore unity. And next we have FPR. The FPR, Free People's Republic, split off from O1 after the disappearance of Obar Daniels, a civil rights leader, and the crackdown on protesters by the O1 peacekeepers. Forced to live in a desolate part of the planet to avoid O1 extermination, they continue their fight for human rights. Alright, I went FPR on my male, so for female we'll go O1. We have a few different voices here, let's check them out. Here's Cocky. And this is in alpha right now, so it is a work in progress. Not everything's in yet. Let's see if Evil is available. Homely. Okay, looks like we're not getting any voices today, but that is okay. Let's go ahead and put a name in. Next, okay, we have different skin tones here. Let's check them out. Oh wow, talk about some of these extremes. So let's see here. Try to give you an idea of all the different hues we have available. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, next. Base. Move this slider back and forth, and as you move base, fit moves around as well. So I think that looks pretty good right there. Alright, heavy. She's a little bit bigger there, a little bit skinnier here. Let's find a nice medium. How about right there? Fantastic. Okay, short. Short, tall, short, tall. There we go. And here's the tall meter. Wow, she's pretty tall there. 6'7". Let's go a little bit shorter here. Okay, she's right around 5'6". Fantastic. Voluptuous. Oh wow, that's what I'm talking about. Hello. Alrighty. She ended up growing when I moved voluptuous, so let's make her shorter again. Alright, alright, well, she keeps moving that. Alright, there we go. She's right around 5'10" or so. Alright, that's good to me. Next. Let's check out advanced first. Face shape. Gender features. Alright, that looks good to me. Age. Somewhere in the middle. Face, brow, nose, chin ratio. It's kind of scrunched up there. Let's move it over here. Alright, forehead. Celion nose ratio. There we go. Face, heavy light. Face, round, gaunt. Temples, thin and wide. Face, coronal bend. Coronal shear. I think I'm going to keep those two right around even. Vertical axis twist. Okay, next we have forehead. Brow ridge, high and low. Brow ridge outer, up and down. Forehead, small and large. Next we have forehead, tall and short. Forehead, tilt forward and back. Head thin and wide. Brow ridge, forward axis twist. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep all those twists right there in the middle. See how the sides are going up, left, right, left, right. I'm going to keep those in the middle. Keep it proportional. Cheekbones, low and high. Protrusion, thin and wide. And asymmetry. Alright, next we have cheeks, concave and convex. Round and gaunt. Alright, looking pretty good. Zoom in a little bit more there. Alright, fantastic. Next we're going to be doing chin, quite a few options. Forward, backwards. Pronounced recessed. Retracted or jutting. Shallow and deep. That looks good. Small and large for the chin itself. Chin, wide and thin. Okay, chin axis twist. Forward axis twist. And transverse shift. A lot of options here. Alright, I could probably spend an hour or so just messing around with these different options that we have available. Okay, jaw. We have 3 different options. Retracted jutting. Wide and thin. Concave and convex. Alright, that takes care of jaws. Next we have eyes. 3 options. Down and up. Small and large. And tilt inward and outward. Alright, there we go. Looking pretty good. Shape, height disparity for the eyes. That looks good. Transverse shift. Alright, right in the middle. Looks good to me. Next we have mouth. Quite a few options. We have drawn and pursed. Oh, taking that selfie. Oh, that's not a very good look for you. Let's move it over. There we go. Happy, sad. Happy, sad. Happy, sad. Let's go moderately happy. Protruding and retraced. Tilt up and down. Next we have underbite and overbite. There we go. Up and down for mouth. That looks good. Wide and thin. That's not a good look. Let's go ahead and move it to the right. Too much? Okay. Perfect. Alright. Mouth to chin distance. Fantastic. Mouth. Corners. Transverse shift. It's going to be one of those where I want those in the middle. Mouth. Forward axis twist. Once again, left and right. When it comes to those, I want them in the middle. Transverse shift. Same as the above. Twist and shift. More of the same in the middle. Okay, cornel shear. Just like the others. And mouth, nose, transverse shift. Alright, looks good. Looks like most of those are going to be in the middle there towards the bottom for the mouth. And next we have lips. 4 options. Lips deflated, inflated. Wow. Oh, somewhere in the middle is going to be good. Okay, lips large and small. And there we go. Lips puckered or retracted. Talk about that selfie. Okay, there we go. Lips thin or thick. Oh, wow. Look at that. Well, let's go ahead and change that to right there. That looks fantastic. Next we have nose. Quite a few options. Bridge, shallow, deep. Bridge, short and long. Alright. Flat and pointed. That looks good. Nostril tilt up and down. Looks pretty good there. Nostrils small and large. Alright, fantastic. Nostrils wide and thin. Alright, there we go. Celion shallow and deep. And let's go right there. Outstanding. Celion thin and wide. Alright, short and long nose. Tilts up and down. Alright, looking good. Nose, bridge, transverse shift. Frontal axis twist. Once again, these are going to be in the middle. Yes, trip transverse shift. Tongue twister extraordinaire. Okay, vertical axis twist. Frontal axis twist. Nostrils, frontal axis twist. Look, that's funny. Make your nostrils dance. Okay, let's put that in the middle. And the transverse shift. Awesome. Next we have placement. Nose up and down. There we go. Concave or convex. That looks good. Celion down and up. Looking good. Celion transverse shift in the middle, and transverse shift once again is going to be in the middle. That covers all the advanced options. Alright, looks like we can have some different colors here. What looks like a good color? Blue? Blue looks pretty good. Oh, wow. Got a few colors here that I like. Always hard to pick. But I think I'm gonna have to go with blue. Alright, fantastic. Next. And then as you can see, there's the primary color, secondary color, primary detail color, and secondary detail color. Alright, next. Oh, these are the different outfits that she can wear. I'll go through those in a different video, so make sure that you check these out because I'll be going through the different options. It's pretty cool that they give us this many options just to show what you can look like here through the tutorial. Alright, this has been Noobzilla going over the female character creation and customization for the Repopulation. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, share it with your friends, and make sure to sub. Once again, I want to thank you all for watching, and happy gaming.